What's good, Amnesia? Welcome back to another video. It's got some new and exciting changes to Champions League and Heroes in this one. So the road to the semi-final is here, the semi-final chapter of this one. And I kind of like the little setup of this too, just with the matches that we got going on here, where you can basically play through a set of matches, and you're gonna use the Champions League points, which is pretty good, I feel like, because I feel like pretty soon we're going to have a lot of extra leftover UCL points. So a good place to kind of put them in for there. Now, what's interesting about this is basically completing all of these matches here is going to cost you the same as doing one rotation around your reward path. So if you're just starting out, probably reward-wise, this is maybe a little bit better, except for the fact that, I mean, Rodrigo is the first one in this path. So, I mean, Rodrigo is a pretty good pickup no matter what. But you definitely are getting a little bit higher overall in rewards if you go with spending that 600 points on here, because you also get to choose one of these players. So no road to the final players in here, but you do get a guaranteed 109 overall. I feel like I will probably go for this Vinicius card, or maybe get this Bremen card. I mean, both of them look pretty nice. I mean, they're all pretty good cards. The only one I don't think I would go for is Rodri, because, you know, we pack them all the time anyways, but they all kind of look good. But I do want to know, which card are you going to pick from your milestone one when you finish this? In order to get the milestone, you need to complete 4 of these road to the semifinals. So each, again, one of these is going to cost you 30 points. They're fairly easy looking matches, like 70 overall, so probably autoplay worthy matches that you could go through. And then once you finish each of the paths, you do get a 106 overall player. So basically you're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4 106 players and a 109 player for what is essentially one rotation around a wheel. So, I mean, honestly, this seems like a good strategy to go with first, except for the fact that I'm so close to finishing this off and getting that Coleman card and getting this Lampard card that I don't really want to go to the semifinal yet. So I feel like I should have enough time to do both of them. I mean, you basically get like, what, 200 or something, 300 pretty much every time you do the weekly reset one, which we're actually close to getting enough to getting Harry Kane from this too. So basically we're at the spot right here where we're doing what we usually do, where we play the semifinal match and then the final match, and then one more weekend we can get this Harry Kane, which we can use in the exchange as well. So that is very cool. We'll play that match in a second, but first I want to do the hero pack, because there's a brand new hero pack until May 2nd, and today is April 27th. So April 27th, April 28th, April 29th, April 30th. I think there's 30 days. Yeah, there's definitely 30 days. May 1st, May 2nd. So the last... depending on whether or not we can claim on that day, which we probably can't, we're probably only getting 50 points out of this. So 50 free tokens, which is pretty nice. So I know a lot of you have said, oh, you might have missed a day or something like that. So this will give us a little bit of room basically in that to gain those extra points. But also I still probably will go with using the 100-point exchange. I haven't really decided that yet. And, you know, maybe there'll be something else that's going to come. Hopefully like another token gift after this one ends on May 2nd. That could help kind of bring us further along too. So I'm not going to spend my points yet on those exchanges. I mean, do what you want with that, but for me, I'm gonna hang on to my points until closer to the end of this promo, just to see if there's any other points that come up from other events or something like that, because I don't want to be like, oh, I spent my 100 points, then all of a sudden I can guarantee myself one of the superhero players. I mean, it seems unlikely that we'd be able to guarantee ourselves a superhero player, but I mean, we are grinding quite a bit to get these tokens, so it would be very nice of FIFA Mobile to give us a superhero player after like, what, 4 weeks of grinding or something like that we have to do. But anyways, we got this here, and 20 transfer tokens out of that one. Fantasy, still looking for our first fantasy player pull. Not sure the chance, I'm pretty sure pretty unlikely. The problem I really have right now is I need to get a fantasy player so that I can finish that one extra thing on the what do you call it? The quest to do the Star Pass quest. Although I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make it all the way along it anyways, even without that. So I don't think that's gonna be like a huge issue there. But we have a ton of different quests to claim here. So daily quest, opening the store pack, playing the skill game, scoring 20 goals. Really, the only one we don't have done is the login one, because for some reason that doesn't automatically do unless you like close out of your game and open back. At least that's how it works for me. I have to like close out and then open back in order to get that. But we got the Champions League one from here. We still need to spend the newcomer tokens, which is also interesting because that will also not allow you, if you don't spend this on the reward path, you're not going to get that one each time too. So that is also going to be helpful there as we go through. And again, do not get ourselves the 60 free tokens out of there. So claim the newcomer token one there, claim the 15 points from this. But I am curious too, like how far you are along that pathway. I feel like we're doing pretty decent. I know we could be further because we haven't been playing the challenge mode. We haven't been playing the challenge mode one, so that does hold us back a little bit in there. As we go on, fantasy credits and another 50 fantasy credits from there, and then 30 fantasy credits from there, and then we got our daily quest here from Hero's Journey. So lots of different things to claim from that one, which is kind of nice. And we apparently get a base player and 100 super score too, which I wish I knew I was going to get sooner because we just spent like, well, only like 300,000 coins, but 250,000 coins on one of those players to finish that exchange off. So we can go a little bit further along here to get the 300 training transfer going through there. But I really like this ability to kind of like pick and choose too if you're newer to the promo, if you're starting out later, which one you want to do. But definitely if you are later in this promo, it does seem a little bit more valuable to play the semi-final one than to get the players that you would get from here. And also, we're not doing a great job of getting the actually getting the players, but to that, I'm very excited for this. I am definitely very excited for this one to finally finish that path off. It's been a little while since we did that, but what we got here, we got our semi-final match. We're gonna play our semi-final match here, play the final, see what we get out of those rewards, and then do a couple more of the claims along the way too. Alright, we've been pretty good with doing this in like one match lately. I do like that they upgrade the cards there. I'll be very interested what happens if they'll end up being a higher overall, because that will definitely give you an advantage then in which team you choose. I'm still picking PSG here. I still like Paris Saint-Germain as my squad in this one, but we'll see what happens as Messi shows why we pick Paris Saint-Germain as our squad in a big matchup here as we move this. Messi gets to the top of the 18. Big shot, 2-2. It is a close match to start this one off as we drop that into the middle and a quick touch from Mbappe. We are like right on the same time of goals here with me and my opponent right now, and my first big mess up there, not what we needed. They apparently did mess that up as well though, so still okay, but back to back, oh man, we're in trouble now. 2 mess ups in a row is not really what you want, but Messi goes and we score and pull it ahead. I didn't think that this was going to be a match where we could have any mistakes, but we have had a couple and it did still work out for us. That didn't work out though. Not one of my greatest matches. I will tell you that. 5-5 though. We got to try and make this happen at the end here as Rudiger comes from this one. Messi goes 6-6. It is a close match. Both of us picking up the momentum at the same time as Messi comes in, slides it in, same time as Vinicius. 7-7 in this match right now as Mbappe gets the top of the 18, drops in the back of that 8-7. 19 seconds to go. It is very intense here. Versus attack actually is pretty intense. I will say that as we go 9-8. Oh man, 11 seconds. The final 10 seconds here. Looking for this one. Messi, quick one touch, back of the net. 10-9 right now. And we're going to try and make it happen here at the end. And that is not how you do that. They get the 10-10. I should have just waited. Watch this too. They're going to get enough time to do 11. Oh man, I thought for a second they were going to get 11. If that happened. All right, so we quite possibly have a rematch of that last one. So we'll hope to do a little bit better. But we know they are a very strong opponent too. So it should be a good match here as we both go 1-1 in this first one, and good play there. Why aren't you passing it? No way, Messi, you don't do that. Oh my goodness, what a terrible play from Messi there as we go. Big free kick, but we've fallen behind because of that awful play in the previous round there, and Messi picks that up, drops it in. 3-3. Another free kick. I am not a fan of free kicks. Oh man, didn't even score that free kick. Okay, here we go. Sends that up. Mbappe, big goal, 4-4. All right, we need a great chance. Thank you, great chance. Very helpful to get it there. And we go 5. They're still at 4, but they get the 5 right after. Another great chance, back to back after that. Big shot, big finish, 6-5, 40 seconds to go. All right, so in the rematch, I'm pretty sure we took the victory, but of course, like 5 goals in, my thing decided to freeze again. So thank you for freezing. I definitely need to stop using Streamlabs because it seems to freeze every single time I do this. But if anybody knows a fix to that, it might be very helpful for me. But basically, we ended up getting the win 11-9. It does seem like it was a rematch against the last opponent that we had. So we'll go in, see what we get out of this pack. I'm not sure what you... Oh, wait, we have one more match. I was like, I thought I was going to play her. Andre Silva. All right, so we got a 106. I mean, not super useful in terms of trying to complete the exchanges and stuff, but I mean, still not bad there as we move. We're actually pretty far along this pathway. I didn't realize we were so close there, but of course, never getting our 60 points back. So we still have yet to do it, and we need to do it like 3 times in a row to try and get towards the finish of this one. So we won't get there, but we probably will. We have 3 of these left. We probably will get there. I would say in the next kind of day or so, we should be able to get enough to get this and then claim our second last reward of this one. Now, the other thing that we do have as well is a brand new star pass. So our first thing on this star pass to complete here, so we got a new kit along this star pass that you can get as well. And then we got some players. And then all the way at the end here, we got this Cannavaro card, which does look pretty nice. I mean, he would be a good one to add to the team. So definitely wouldn't mind adding to the team in that one. But I don't, obviously we're not going to buy the star pass on this account. I don't know. I probably will, if you want to see us complete the star pass on the other account, we'll definitely do that. I missed who my player was, so that was a little bit of a mistake there. But I am curious actually how much he is going for in the market. Usually they're not too expensive. Jeez, 390 million. Can you imagine though if you got 390 million for it? Nobody's gonna buy that card for 390 million, I don't think. But that is definitely a expensive star pass card right there. So maybe we will try and get it on my other accounts if we get 390 million. I mean, I'm sure we can. I'm sure there's no way we get 390 million for that. But hey, there you go, 390 million out of that one. So not a lot of changes to the team, but a lot of change coming in the next few days for sure. All right, here we go, trying to get the dub here, and Rodrigo with a great play early on, and he stays on it enough to draw the foul there. Let's see if we take it quickly. Oh, we're not going to take it fast enough. A little tap in the middle. Bernardo Silva tries to find Pele. Okay, Bernardo Silva. I talked earlier about removing that card, put him on the bench, but passes like that? All right, Bernardo Silva goes in hard on that tackle too. Tries to get past him, not able to do it, but we'll get it back right away. And good ball, and then a nice run after. He's making some good runs and some good plays for us. I like to see that. Nice, great tackle from Rudiger there. Bernardo Silva, quick roulette, absolutely destroyed on that. If that is not a card, I don't know what is a card. But a big goal from Rodrigo after. All right, here we go. Pele gets there, and here we go. Big run here. Pele looking for this. Pele can't get past him. 22 minutes into this. Militao looking for this. Nice play. Militao sends that, but gets tripped up a little bit. Bernardo Silva sends it back to Bernardo Silva, and he is really doing some wonderful things for us right now. I mean, it took a few games for him to find his position on the team, but I'm actually really starting to like this card. Like, he's playing in a great position. He's making runs. He's making movement. He's making passes. Like, he's doing everything you want out of that card. Rodrigo gets it back, but loses it right after, but Hernandez picks it up. Rodrigo, Bernardo Silva back out to Rodrigo on the wing, and see, he's still making this run for us, which I love to see there, and nice play again from Hernandez. Rudiger comes in, so they did definitely get a yellow card on that one as Pele moves that. Good effort there. Bernardo Silva not able to come on the other end of that one, and trying to get this ball back here. Good play from Bellingham. Bernardo Silva to Pele. Pele puts it to Rodrigo. Bernardo Silva taps it to Pele, who was onside, and just needs to finish it, and does 4-0. 42 minutes into this one. I'm liking the squad today. Hernandez, nice play there, gets it. Pele, let's get one more before the half. Let's go, here we go. Hernandez sends it to Bernardo Silva. My goodness, he is playing unreal right now for us. I don't know how many goals he scored, but he's definitely been involved in almost every single one of these 5. They still haven't quit yet, though. I gotta respect that. All right, Saka comes on here. Bernardo Silva back out to Saka. Still making that run. Gets it to Bernardo Silva in the box. A little bit of a skill move, and then the goal, 7-0. We might hit double digits here. We're a little bit ahead of schedule. Actually, no, we're not, because there's only 90 minutes. So maybe a little bit behind schedule to try and get the 10 goals from here. But we are still trying to make it happen as Valverde steals that. Bernardo Silva on this one. He's going to run with this. He gets the ball but can't get it off there. But Pele goes, and Pele losing it there. And we're going to try and get this here. Hernandez Gets it to Saka. Saka to Pele. Pele gets it. Nice play there. Not enough to go on it. Great play from Bellingham, though, and nice effort there. And unfortunately, unable to go. What are they? He's like just crushing my player to the ground right there. Valverde. All right, we might not be hitting our 10 years. They kick it out of bounds, but I need to make some substitutions here. All right, Bernardo Silva played brilliantly for us. We got to make a sub. Oh, now they quit. All right, I'm not sure that we'll have enough time to get the goals here, but we'll see what happens as Baggio sends that Pele. Bellingham moves that back to Pele, but Marquinhos comes in on that one, and he's going to move it back the other way. So 88 minutes into this one, and they're just going to kind of run the clock out, I think, except Bellingham gets it back, and we have a chance for one more run if we don't bottle it, which we do. 90 plus 2, that's the final score. I mean, 7-0 is still pretty good. I would have liked 10, but 7 is very nice. So thank you for chatting, stopping by. Been a pleasure as always, Stopde. Out.